Hello guys, hope you're well. Welcome back to my channel, Another Cover Lover. We just did one, Sue and I just did one um, for pentatonics and home free doing Mary Did You Know. That's my Christmas con contribution for right now. I think I did one other Christmas one, but I tend to like dark Christmas songs. So if you can think of a dark Christmas song, kind of not dark, you know what I mean, eerie, kind of weird. I love those. I can't think of any right off my hand, but I know my head, but I know there are. For what I'm doing today is this goes specifically out to one of my oldest, longest time, let me say it that way, because I'm older than she is. Amy Goodson has been with me probably from the beginning, and I think she was on the other channel first, and then she followed me over here. And thank you, Amy, you rock. My wife and her are friends, which I love, and we text back, and Amy and I text back and forth through this thing, and so she's cool, man. She's the quintessential hippie chick in that she's seen all these bands. She was, anyway, you'll have to get to meet her sometime if you can. Don't stalk her or anything. Anyway, she had requested Sinnerman by Nina Simone, and then the same song by a group called Extra Fancy. I know Nina Simone a little bit from movies and all that. And so the first video that I picked out was 10 minutes long, and it's too long. I mean, I would have done it for Amy, but it was too long. So she suggested one from the Thomas Crown Affair of Nina Simone, and I've never seen the movie, or at least I can't remember if I have. But I'm excited to see this, and then I'm excited to watch the cover because she usually sends me some pretty awesome stuff to listen and to watch to. So Amy Goodson, this one's for you, babe. And here we go. Amazing. We can't go now. There we go. All right. Let me move this into a more comfortable position. There we go. All right, this is Nina Simone, Sinnerman from the Thomas Crown Affair. This is recognizable.
Oh, Sinnerman, where you gonna run to? Sinnerman, where you gonna run to? Where you gonna run to? All on that day, will I run to the rock? Please hide me and run to the rock. Please hide me and run to the rock. Please hide me, Lord, all on that day. But the rock cried out, I can't hide you, the rock cried out. I can't hide you, the rock cried out. I ain't gonna hide you down, all on that day. I said, rock, what's the matter with you, rock? Don't you see I need you, rock? Lord, 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 all on that day. So I ran to the river. It was bleeding to run to the sea. It was bleeding to run to the sea. It was bleeding all on that day. So I ran to the river. It was boiling around to the sea. It was boiling around to the sea. It was boiling all on that day. So I ran to the Lord. Please hide me, Lord. Don't you see me praying? Don't you see me down here praying?
Let me pause this for a second, guys. I'm sorry. My beautiful bride is making me some coffee, and thank her for that. But I have a terrible cold, so if I sneeze and cough and all the way through this, I am terribly sorry. I did want to say, I'm going to back it up a little bit, not all the way to the beginning, but back it up just a bit. If you listen to the words, this was probably a gospel, an old gospel spiritual, probably a black gospel, or we always call it black gospel, but African American gospel, whatever you want to call it, because the words are directly from Revelation, right? The sea will boil over, the rivers will turn red, the sea will turn red, and she goes to God and she can't find him because he's turned his face away. So she's asking Sinnerman, what are you going to do on that day, right? And so that interests me a lot. So here we go again.
Unto the Lord, please help me, Lord. Don't you see me praying? Don't you see me down here praying? But the Lord said, go to the devil. The Lord said, go to the devil. He said, go to the devil all on that day. So I ran to the devil. He was waiting, ran to the devil. He was waiting, ran to the devil. He was waiting all on that day. I cried, power, power, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, I ran to the river, it was boiling around the sea. It was boiling around the sea. It was boiling all on the day. So I ran to the Lord. I said, Lord, hide me. Please hide me. Please help me all on that day. He said, child, where were you when you ought to have been praying? Said, Lord, Lord, hear me praying, Lord, Lord, Don't you know? No, 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 no. Don't you know I need you, Lord? Don't you know that I need you? Don't you know that I need you?
Wow. Okay. So let me say this before we go on to the next one. To Extra Fancy, that there's so many things about this that I could say and want to say, but because of, I want to keep you guys for 20 minutes, 30 minutes waxing eloquent about things I really don't know anything about. First of all, I think it's her playing piano, because I found one that was 10 minutes long and I was more than willing to do it. But then I asked, is there anything that gets the gist of it really well? And this did. And I think I'll go back and watch the 10-minute long version, because she's an amazing piano player. She does things that are very simple, and then she does things where she's doing these elaborate runs and stuff that are amazing that I'm not sure I can do. Plus, her voice fits this so well. It's got a gospel tinge to it, in that changes a few things around. Because in the Bible, it says you went to the river, went to the sea, and went to the rocks, and said, rocks, hide me. And they wanted the rocks to hide them from God. She's saying, I went to God. And then God tells her to go to the devil. Not sure what that means, but it fits, and it's awesome. She has an awesome voice. And then she goes into this, at the very end, power. So it leads me to believe that she was probably part of the Black Power movement in the 60s, which would be very cool if that were true. It may not be true, but I believe that probably she was, because of the time. I'm not sure when she was popular, honestly, but I know she's timeless, right? So I want to hear some more of hers. If you have any more suggestions for Nina Simone doing other covers, please let me know. Amy, this again goes out to you. This is a band called Extra Fancy that I knew nothing about, okay? But they do a Sinnerman version song. It's got Alexis Arquette in it, of the famous Arquette family. So let's give this a shot, guys. Here we go.
Sinnerman, where you gonna run to? Oh, Sinnerman, where you gonna run to? Oh, Sinnerman, where you gonna run to? Oh, on that day.
Yeah. I'm going to back this up all the way to the end, only because that totally caught me by surprise. This is full on punk, man. I love it. This is fantastic. Thank you, Amy. And here we go again.
Oh, Sinnerman, where you gonna run to? Oh, Sinnerman, where you gonna run to? Oh, Sinnerman, where you gonna run to? Oh, on that day. Oh, Sinnerman, where you gonna run to? Oh, Sinnerman, where you gonna run to? Oh, Sinnerman, where you
Okay, so a lot to say about that. Um, hmm. Okay, so that was a band called Extra Fancy, and the song was Sinnerman in the original video with Alexis Arquette. And as you guys saw, it was basically about homosexuals, right? It was basically about this guy that's preaching the word, standing on a thing, and he's preaching the word, and he sees these guys go by that look like, they're skin-headed and they're covered with dog chains and stuff like that, and he kind of looks at him like, what the heck, but you can tell like whatever driving him, they're starting to bring that urge out, and he's fighting it the whole time. Like, well, I'm going to the God, I'm going to God, I'm going to rocks, I'm going to sea, help me, cover me. He's really fighting this urge. And then at the end of it, and that's Alexis Arquette, who is homosexual. He comes from the Patricia Arquette, David Arquette, that whole family of actors, and I believe he was an actor or may still be an actor. But what a great job, right? This was a great job. And again, I don't proselytize. I try not to be judgy at all. I am sometimes. My wife sitting over there. She knows.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I am, and I try not to be, and I don't want to be. These are just people, right? But it was very interesting how it was laid out, and because he really was fighting it. And then he goes into the laundromat, and there's the gay guys there, and he sees one, and he just goes off with him, and then the next thing you know, they're taking each other's clothes off, and then what you see at the end is him running with the Bible in his hand. I think he's got a Bible in his hand, but he's just torn, right? And I think we live in that society still, not as much, right? But we still live in a society where people who are born homosexuals are still, they still don't want to come out, right? Especially in the South, right? And what was interesting to me, and thank you for turning me on to that, because that was very interesting. I liked it, by the way, and I really liked Extra Fancy. And I'm going to look at some more of their stuff. Amy, I don't mean to be rude, but is it all homosexual in orientation? I don't care. I just like to know beforehand, because that second video was a little jarring towards the end, but I did love it, by the way. And so if you liked the video, subscribe, because here's the thing. If you like it and you subscribe, you've got friends and family who are going to like it too. I guarantee it. Hit the notification bell, which I have been told has a hair tie around it. What am I missing? Share, comment, comment down below. And again, I don't care what you say. Say anything you want to say, good or bad, but don't be mean, don't be nasty, and don't be prejudiced at all on this channel, okay? If you didn't like some of this stuff that I'm going over, shut your mouth. I'm sorry. Not shut your mouth. I'm sorry I said that. Now my wife's laughing at me. Just keep it. I should edit that out, but I'm not going to, right? I just refuse. Because anyway, all right, guys, I love you, and I thank you for coming back, and keep your mean racist comments to yourself. Anyway,
Shut your mouth.
shut your mouth. Can't believe I said that, guys. You know I love you. Come back, please. Bye.